cards call you out. So I had an interesting interaction with somebody recently who was having some issues with their tarot deck and their oracle deck that they had received and were just working with. And they were a little bit weirded out by the fact that these cards were giving them some really deep personal information. Almost like these cards could kind of see into your soul, and it's sort of like stuff you weren't telling anybody or stuff that they might not have known. And so the question is like, is this something wrong with my deck? Why is this happening? And is this possible? What's going on? So I think at one point or another, we've all been completely called out on our shit by our cards, right? And it's always a really interesting and usually uncomfortable experience. Because a lot of times I think we think we're hiding stuff that we're not actually hiding. And the cards, when they do that, there's a lot of specific reasons why that stuff is actually going down and why it's happening to you. So if this is happening and you're weirded out or you're freaked out or you think your cards are possessed, let's talk about what's actually probably happening here. So when you are ready, the cards will start to reveal themselves to you. They'll start giving you some more serious readings, some more introspective information. This can happen with oracle or with tarot cards. But what I do find is the oracle ones are a little bit lighter and fluffy about it. And the tarot cards might be a little bit more harsh and kind of in your face. And the reason for that is because the tarot cards have a lot more duality with them. Oracle cards, always read right side up. Usually things are a little lighter, fluffier, like here's where you should be going. This is what you should be paying attention to. And depending on what's going on with you at that moment, the message might be like, oof, in a lot of different interesting ways, because that's of course how spirit works. With the tarot cards, you've got some bigger stuff in there, a lot more things that deal specifically with emotions, events, difficult things, as well as positive things. So sometimes when that comes up, depending what the information is giving you on the cards or what spirit is helping you intuit off of the cards, the messages can be pretty intense. So why is this happening, right? Is this good? Is this bad? I think it's basically spirit's way of telling you, hey, you're ready. And so some of the things that will come up, they are things that are meant to help you with your self-growth. They're not meant to punish you or make you feel bad about yourself. But if you've ever been to therapy, if you've ever done shadow work, it's really about looking at those parts of ourselves that we don't really love to look at. The parts we might not be so excited about, having those characteristics or those traits or behaving in those manners. But being made aware of those actually helps allow us to change that pattern if it's something we don't like, but we really have to get in there and sit in that place of being uncomfortable in order to do that. So sometimes it might feel a little bit harsh when this is happening. I've had it before too, and it's like, damn, and then you try to pull another card and it's just like, corresponding, it tells you the same stuff and you're like, shit. So these things can happen with the cards. It's not against you. It's not negative. They're not trying to hurt your feelings. They're not trying to be mean. They're just genuinely trying to help you. It's just kind of coming off, maybe not in the best and most light and fluffy way. The cards are pretty direct when they give you information. And if you are reading for yourself, you're going to get kind of the harshness of the message. If you are reading for other people, you have an opportunity to kind of, I guess I would say, cushion the blow, or to present it in such a way where it can be heard and understood without feeling like the other person is being attacked. But sometimes if it's just you and your cards, it really does feel like that. So just try not to take it personally. If you've had any experiences you want to share, or you've had any questions, or some weird stuff has come up for you around this, please reach out and let me know, or leave a comment in the comments below, and give you some insight on it. So I hope that helps. Don't give up on your cards. They're not giving up on you. They just really genuinely want you to be the best version of yourself that you can be, and they are trying to help you get there. So hope that was helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching.